situation that I'm in. A huge mess in my home. Kids are just throwing themselves on a slide that I just made. But today, I do not want to be on my phone. I don't even want to think about that TV being on.
I love you. I love you building a slide.
You love me building a slide? I don't want that TV on for maybe till like 7 o'clock, maybe 6 if I've had enough. But I just experienced way too much like burnout and crash out yesterday, and I just was like, this has got to stop. I have to put my phone aside and just be present, or else I'm never going to heal from mom burnout. I'm going to continue to feel like I'm at the end of myself and like I don't have anything to give because I'm not putting the right things into my day. I'm going to do a little messy house tour because it is definitely a big mess here. Honestly, we'll start here. This is the no screen time mess. Then we head into the meal prep / breakfast mess. Lastly, we head into the I need to do laundry and separate laundry mess because this has been 2 weeks worth of stuff. We head into this where the girls were playing dress up. Bed is not made up. The mess that I'm choosing to start with is the kitchen because that one I feel like I'll be able to do while the girls are just doing the slide.
We are going to amazing.
With mom burnout, I want to address the first issue that I know is the problem, and it's I always feel like I'm on empty. So when anything happens that is difficult, whether it's the whining or the crying or the fighting, immediately I don't have capacity for it. And it's because my stress is already high. I wake up with my stress already high because maybe not good enough rest or too much screen time the day before that my body is still at this all-time high. And I make excuses for myself too often where it's like, okay, well, I'm pregnant. And I have such a high expectation of my kids and a lower expectation of myself. And here's what I mean by that. I give myself the excuse that I didn't get enough sleep, or I'm stressed, or I'm pregnant and that's why I'm irritable or lashing out in anger. But my kids who are 4 and 2, they're supposed to know better than me on how to control their emotions. It's just not right. And it's this lie that is playing in my head because I don't feel like I'm able to. And I don't feel like I'm able to because my stress is already high. Like I said, my stress is already high because I'm doing the wrong things. I'm on my phone too much, or I'm watching too much TV. I'm not allowing my body to relax. And I actually made sure to do this morning because I felt like it was a good form of just slowing down and relaxing. And in that, like looking at things that I have to be grateful for with my kids, and it's just admiring them from a distance. When they slowed down on the tantrums and they just started playing together, I took the opportunity to sit and observe and see like, oh, look at my kids playing. That's so beautiful. They have each other. And I know like implementing more things like that throughout my day where I slow down and I just admire my kids, or I admire, a clean home, or I admire accomplishing a task, that will help relax my body and slow my body down, and so I won't be in such high stress. And I know that is the first step to healing from mom burnout. And you know, another thing that I have to work on is keeping the small things small, and letting the big things be the big things. For example, like if my daughter spills something on the floor, I don't make that a big deal. Like if she poured water on the cat or poured water on her sister to be mean, you know? Pouring water on the floor doesn't deserve a huge reaction. In fact, what's even bigger in the grand scheme of her life is teaching her in that moment how to clean up her mess. And if the girls are splashing water in the bathtub while they're bathing, not making the water that's getting on the floor the big deal, you know, but rather making a bigger deal of them enjoying this time together and me enjoying it with them. And what would deserve a big reaction in that moment is if she's dunking her sister down in the water, and that's obviously something that's dangerous. So that's what I mean about leaving the small things small to a small reaction and the big things big to a big reaction, and prioritizing the bigger picture versus just like the small picture that you're seeing. Okay. All right, come on, Violet. Put the dolls in the basket. We clean all this up, and we can go fill the tub with some water, and you guys can use some toys in the water for some time. Alright, restore the living room. An area that I know I need to lighten up on, and it is always being on like super strict mode where I'm on edge and everything has to be done, and there's no room for having fun. And so enjoying my time better is something that is so necessary, and I don't do it. I don't do it. I'm always on clean, 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 cook, cook, cook. Don't do that. Don't do this. And I need to just have fun with my kids, or just watch them have fun, like I said earlier. And that's going to be definitely a more difficult part for me. For lunch, we're gonna make some pizza, and because I want to be bonding more, I am going to have them help me spread the sauce and sprinkle the cheese, add some sausage that I just cut up. I already did the tough parts that I know would be stressful without them. And now the more hands-on, you can have fun part is just lathering the sauce, sprinkling the cheese, and I'm gonna make 2 of them so that they each have one. But the recipe for the sauce was super easy. It was just like a 1/4 teaspoon of oregano, basil, garlic, and then salt and pepper to taste, and then 1 minced garlic, and you do 1/2 cup of water and 1/2 can of the tomato paste, and you just mix it in. I sprinkled some Parmesan cheese because I just felt like it was gonna make it taste better, and well, I was right, it tasted better. So I'm excited to try this pizza because I'm so hungry.
need to do is the cheese or pepperoni. Pepperoni.
No, baby.
Not yet.
That's not what you put on first.
You put on cheese or we're putting on sauce.
Spread the sauce like this guy, okay?
Okay. And one for me. Sauce.
Keep spreading.
Who's yummy?
Yes, of course.
It's yummy.
Wait, baby. Wait, baby. Okay? I know. I'm gonna put it in there.
Thank you.
No problem.
I love cheese.
Here's some chicken sausage for you. Here's some chicken sausage for you. Okay. Good job. Alright, girls are eating their pizza. Violet,
Yeah.
do you like it? Yeah?
Yeah.
What about you, Sky? Did you try it yet? Blow on it.
Uh-oh.
It's good? It looks like it's good since you guys are eating it. I didn't even take mine out because I'm so hungry and I just want to taste it. It's good. We just needed to add more cheese. I'm a cheesy girl. Thing that I can say for sure about today, just to kind of like report back in on how I'm feeling, is that I definitely feel a higher bandwidth than I had yesterday. And again, all leading back to I have not really been on my phone. And my kids noticing a difference in them as far as their creativity goes. I'm gonna end the night here. It is 7 o'clock. I put the TV on for the girls for a little bit before bed. I just wanted to end with this scripture about how a righteous man falls, but he continues to stand back up. And I share this scripture because I think it's important to understand that even if you fall in motherhood, you know, if you end up yelling when you're trying to stop yelling, what's most important is that you get back up and you persevere and you don't give up. And that is my mentality with all of this healing that I know I need to do as a mom, is even if I have a moment or a day or even a week, that I continue to get back up and I don't let myself stay fallen and on the ground, because that's what the devil wants. He wants us to stay stuck in our sadness, in our shame, but Jesus wants us to get back up. And that honestly leaves me with the last thing that I know I have to grow in, and that is being more of a prayer warrior throughout the day, praying throughout the day, letting God lead me in the day, and not just do things on my own strength. And that will be the difference between feeling depleted and feeling fulfilled in this role of motherhood, is letting God lead me and being prayerful throughout my day.